Or are we actually seeing a fundamental shift in how people view careers? Should we all be worried about this?
I think we should be a little bit worried about this, as a business owner. But I think this is a really perfect example of that full circle moment of businesses taking an approach that doesn't favour their people responding appropriately, and that response now affecting businesses. But they're starting to think about it. People are seeing that role model, and with the views that people now have after the pandemic, with burnout rates going higher, that means that more and more people have been burnt out and recognise it and don't want to go back to it. I think then there's people don't want to sacrifice their health for a title if it's not much more money. I think the second thing that sprung to mind when you were saying that is what you were saying about people prioritising skill development. We know that 82% of managers are accidental managers. They've never been trained to be a manager. They get promoted because they're good at the job that they were in previously. Organisations have for too long got away without training their managers. So now it's kind of saying...
What do you mean by out-training? Sorry.
Not training, sorry.
Not training.
By not training their managers.
Right, yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's like, well, if I'm not going to get much more money, I'm going to get a lot more stress, and you're not actually going to train me on how to do this job. Again, it's not very, very interesting. And the final thing that you said that I thought was worth picking up on is how younger generations, millennials, Gen Z, are favouring expertise. Yes, but don't forget that millennials are famously the most overqualified and underpaid generation in history. And perhaps the reason millennials were so underpaid was because either they didn't want to step into management roles, or they weren't the management roles available because of the point they were at their career. That now, as you say, there's that push to prioritise these routes, non-managerial routes, individual contributor routes, to actually progress and earn the money finally. So I think this is just one of those examples of, when you see leaders who, not leaders that we work with, but leaders who are like, oh, that doesn't matter, we don't need to train our managers, I'm not spending that on this. It's like, this is what comes round, is when you're going to struggle in terms of skills gaps, in terms of talent gaps, in terms of people saying no, and ultimately it's going to cost you more money in the long term, because what you're going to have to do, you're going to have to start offering more money, so it is attractive again. It's very interesting. It's not overall surprising given where we've been the last 15 years.
Fair enough. The link to the study is in the show notes. Lee, anything else caught your eye this week?